Phil, 4 wins out of 4 since losing against Kings Lynn. Another clean sheet, and you sent the Harriers fans home happy before Christmas.
Yeah, it's first and foremost sending ourselves happy, sending ourselves home happy, I should say. I've just mentioned it to the players. Sometimes you're facing your family on Christmas Day and you've lost the previous game, and then you're trying to prepare yourself for the Boxing Day fixture, etc., etc. There's not a better feeling than you winning the game before Christmas Day, and you know you can actually look your family in the eye and say you're doing a decent job. I think today the players did a great job. You know, they'd followed instructions to a T. We knew what Southport were capable of, and we thought that they would come with a game plan that they would play with a physical advantage in terms of the height advantage. You had probably 5 or 6 players out there that could ask a question at set pieces, but I think that's part and parcel of the modern day game. If truth be known, you know, you put the ball in the penalty box, and if you've got 5 or 6 6'2" plus players, you've got a chance of getting on the end of things. But I thought we defended manfully today. I know Joe got the man of the match, and there's been 1 or 2 jokes about the fact that he's got 5 or 6 of them now at home. But he played well, there's no doubt about it. But I think the 3 centre halves today were outstanding. I thought all 3 of them defended the way I would expect a team that's in the position that we're in to defend. When you know you breach that back 3, you've got a goalkeeper behind you that can make saves, and he's got a composure of a higher level for me. But we did, in difficult conditions in the first half, made a couple of mistakes, but people are covering each other up, you know, they're covering them mistakes up well, and the team spirit that we've got going at the moment is first class. And as you've just made reference to, 4 wins on the bounce after a 4-0 defeat, it just shows you how uncharacteristic that defeat was. You know, the Kings Lynn performance, I'm not going to say we're waiting for Kings Lynn to come here to put that performance right. We'll put it right straight away. You know, the first game, the second game, third game, now 4 games on the bounce. It's great, and honestly, it's a pleasure to be the manager of Hemens Harriers at the moment. You
said last week, Phil, about the having the mentality to keep a clean sheet. It was very much in evidence again today.
Well, I wrote on the flip chart that we've got clubs all over the place. We've got a 1,000-metre club, we've got a 50k club, and these are all part and parcel of just numbers that actually conjure up during the course of the season what the players are capable of. But if you look at, say, Christian Dibble going down with an injury in the second half, and it was Dom's, because we went on a Wire Forest run, you know, on Tuesday. They'd been away for the Christmas function, and we put the balls away because I've been involved in situations where players have come on, you know, from a Christmas do, and they've ran into each other and caused accidents on the training ground. Part and parcel of being on the training ground and understanding the traffic of a training ground is the key part to avoiding injury. So we decided to take them to Wire Forest, and to be fair to Dibs, many times I've saw goalkeepers have down tools when it comes down to a running session. Dibs was at the front in running. I was like, wow. And then he went down with an injury. I'm thinking, oh dear, you know, we're going to have to make a change in the last 15 minutes, might be hear him, scare him, you know. But he got back up on his feet, and it came to my attention that it was the training session on Tuesday. That's the reason why he went down. The players are working hard on the training ground day in and day out, and we're working towards a goal, and that goal at the end of the week is a win, or to play in the manner in which we're playing. But overall, the bigger picture is we're trying to gather momentum towards an end of season kind of celebration, shall we say. Everybody's got a goal, everybody's got an end of season plan in their own heads. We're just piecing together that jigsaw, and it's coming together very nicely.
Coming together very nicely, the next game up is the local derby against Hereford.
Yeah, I believe they got a 0-0 draw today against Scunthorpe, which is no mean feat. If Scunthorpe are the team that we faced back in the early stages of this season. Looking forward to it now that we can put this one on the back burner with a good scoreline, a good home performance, which was born out of mentality and attitude more than flair. But there were moments, and obviously the best moment of the day was Ashley Hemens' goal. How many times we've seen Ashley Hemens have a shot and it's gone wayward? But he's got a focus about him at the moment, Ash, that it would be a pleasure to walk across the white line with him. You know, as an ex-player, you want to play with Ash. You'd want to be in the same team because he can cause problems. And at the moment, he's going through a rich vein of form. You know, last game 4-0 win against Radcliffe, 3 assists and 1 goal. I would have probably had to play 100 games to get 3 assists and 1 goal. He's done it in 1 game, and not many players can do that, but he's got that ability. And today, when he picked the ball up, he cut inside, and many a time he's missed the target, but this one was like an arrow, straight in the top corner. And in true stylish fashion, where Ash is concerned, you know, he's always doing his hair and this, that and the other. It hits the underside of the crossbar, bounces over the line, and goes in the back of the net that way. That's Ash for you. But he got us 1-0 up in a tight game, and he got us 1-0 up in a game that it could have gone either way. I thought it was against the run of play, if truth be known. When we did score, I thought that without a shadow of a doubt, they came with a game plan, and they had a foothold in the game. And I was saying to Mac, it's either a poor start from us or it's a good start from them. I thought it was a good start from them. Consequently, the goal changed the mindset of the opposition. They took their foot off the gas a wee bit to the belief factor of what they were trying to achieve, and we stepped on the gas with regards to our belief. And I think that's what we've got in the club. We've got players that can win games of football from individual brilliance, but we've also got the mentality of keeping clean sheets.
Final question for 2,500 in. You asked for support to come, and you wanted the lads to give that support a bit of a send-off. In your mind, do you think that's all been achieved today?
Ticked a box today. One, thanks very much to the supporters for turning up. It's great. Merry Christmas to them, each and every one of them. Great to see them getting behind their team, which they did do in the second half for sure. And vice versa. Congratulations to the players, you know, for turning up and putting in a performance. I didn't say filled with pride, but certainly filled with purpose. You know, it had something about the performance that you were going to win the game. I didn't say at the start I knew I was going to win the game, but during the course of it, it grew with me, and the players' belief was giving me more belief, as it were. Now, consequently, we'll put that one on the back burner. We've got a wonderful derby match on Boxing Day. Hope everybody has a great Christmas day with their family and friends, but it's back to business on the 26th.